Blessings, everybody. NICO here with your Pathwatchers report for the incoming wave that is here to stay for all populations. The first week of April brings a huge turning point. This new shift is personified in the Strength and Wheel of Fortune cards. Here comes the new addition to the March displacement waves, augmentation. Aspects of greater personal power, ability, and evolution are integrating into the personal experience of all willing and working hearts. The Strength card is the embodiment of balance and cohesion of all aspects of self, elevated and exalted in mastery. No separation, no compartmentalization. The Wheel of Fortune brings amplification of all energies and outcomes. Expect bigger, faster results in response to the emotions, vibrations, and frequencies most consistently held and expressed in one's reality. This is what was discussed in the April monthly preview, occurring now, right out the gate. There is also a focus on visibility and clarity of the true spiritual and energetic state of all occurrences and beings. What is held on the mental, emotional, and energetic level will manifest as the external presentation. The outer and inner are merged into one expression. The true heart and spiritual presence of all things made clear. No veils. If there's any concern or worry arisen by this, please release it. All it takes is a shift, a pivot, to mend and alter one's course for the highest outcome. If you are interested in refining or catching up on any topics regarding creation and manifestation, please check out my Deep Topics playlist. It's on my main channel page. All content there is to help people of all experience levels. Personal revelation and dispensation of new talents and abilities, no matter the level of spiritual experience, is available for all willing to accept the work. It is really quite exciting. So many level ups and activations I am feeling are already beginning just as I write. The Strength card combined with the Wheel of Fortune is also presenting a combined balancing and catch-up opportunity that will also be available for those who are just at the beginning stages of their journey. Everyone, prepare for a boost. Alright, Taurus, it's time to look and see how this incoming wave is going to be landing and affecting you this coming week. But I did also want to remind everybody that has been asking, the guided meditation on connecting to soul family, your Oversoul group, soulmate and twin flame energies is up, and it's been up for a good while. So if you have been waiting for it, go to my main channel page by clicking on my avatar beneath this video, or you can just open the links to the down bar below and check it out. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on this week? Well, your archetypal themes of the background energies, or what's kind of affecting everything this week, we have the Judgment card upright. And for a lot of you Taurus people, a lot of dangling or recurring cycles and repetitive themes are now coming to a head this week. And I don't want that to sound like I'm doom-saying or anything like that, because I could just be easily boon-saying and bless-saying with this card, because the Judgment card is all about doing a lot of wrap-ups by kind of putting things to their final tests, right? It's like a test before graduation. It's an interview before a promotion. It's an evaluation, but you get the point. And with the Judgment card upright, what's happening is that a lot of you Taurus people are going to have to kind of take on something that maybe either we've been putting off, or maybe a lot of areas that have unfinished business that's been kind of put off. We have to see if it's worth even finishing that business, because sometimes things just need to be chucked out without resolution and closure. Sometimes the Judgment card upright can talk about having, yes, a final test, a final test of your skills, methods, or a test of maybe a project, test of a personal connection. But the Judgment card is ultimately saying it's not meant to be something bad or negative, right? The universe isn't trying to torture us. It's not trying to coddle us either. But what it's going to do is it's going to be helping to test something to see, look, this is where we are ready to evolve. This is where this deserves a promotion. This is where this deserves to be chucked out. This is where this is not eligible for our highest outcome. And I would say that's a good way to look at that. You know, the Judgment card is like an evaluation, right? It's about getting a chance to see what is eligible to be in your highest opportunity, your highest reality. And you're going to be seeing these things come up a lot over the course of this coming week. It's important not to shy away from this, okay? Don't try to protect a project or a personal connection or something that you might self-consciously know might need to be looked at with a more magnified scope. Don't avoid this, right? Because sometimes what ends up happening if we avoid the Judgment card, it just kind of comes back and we get kind of stuck in that timeline until we look at it again. Believe me, I know. When it comes to news and arrivals, we have the Seven of Cups upright. And with the Seven of Cups, it does look like a lot of doors are opening for you. In fact, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like a lot of you Taurus people are going to be seeing sort of that world is your oyster kind of energy presenting, but it's going to be a little bit confusing because in the interest of the Judgment card, we're also going to see what, who, or what we have, or what we need, what's going on. Only so many things are so eligible for so many opportunities. The Seven of Cups could be talking about a plethora of options. If you've been in a situation where you've been maybe looking for a new job, there's going to be a bunch that pops up this month. If you're looking for a new social life, here's a whole new selection of people to connect to. If you have been looking for a new place to live, here's 4 or 5 places for you to evaluate. It seems like everything is coming in a way that is spoiling you for choice, which overall is not necessarily a bad thing, but keep in mind that you want to pick the one that is in alignment with your highest outcome and is not going to necessarily be something where you are going to feel like you made the wrong choice, so you have to come back to this selection. Because that's the interesting thing. I do see you being able to come back to this selection a few times this week, so you can test drive everything. The Seven of Cups upright is also indicating an evolution of something that is already in progress for you. It's kind of branching off. It could be that you even find that a boss, a landlord, or a friend or a family member is going to be telling you that you can actually choose where you go next, sort of have a bit of a choose-your-own-adventure story as it relates to a major priority that you have. And with the Seven of Cups, you're urged to evaluate, but remember with the Judgment card upright, it is also going to be a matter of compatibility. What is and who is and how are all of these things compatible with another? That's going to be tested. When it comes to material resources, though, it seems like things are going fantastically. We've got the Ten of Pentacles upright, and it does look like a beautiful opportunity to gain some long-term security, long-term prosperity is going to sort of just fall at your feet this week. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this could also show up, yes, in the direction of a living situation or something that maybe creates more of an abundant boon for your household. But I'm seeing with the Ten of Pentacles, there is a very positive breakthrough that is also increasing the value of what you are getting for your work, or maybe even finding work that gives you more value for the work that you give. And the Ten of Pentacles is promising not only is this something that continues to give now, but this is something that we will be able to count on down the road, should we give it, of course, the respect and care and, of course, honor for the experience that is there. So a wonderful week as far as the finances are concerned. I'm feeling like with the Ten of Pentacles, what is landing ultimately is going to be something that is going to grant a certain long-term stability, long-term permanence, or possibly even the funding of a greater aspiration that you've been kind of keeping maybe up in the closet, up in the cupboard, you know, stashed away. When it comes to love and relationships, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Wands reversed is saying that there's something coming out this week that I think is going to actually prove to maybe be all in the theme of that Judgment card. The Seven of Wands in reverse is, not the Seven of Wands, excuse me, the Nine of Wands in reverse is showing that something that has been sort of contained, something that has been maybe blocked or stowed away or maybe even defended in our relationship, whether it's with an existing partner or maybe even somebody new or somebody from our past, is going to lose its barrier, lose its protection, lose its wall. However, I don't see this as something that is a bad thing, because sometimes these are things that are just suppressed, right? It's actually suppressed or repressed to the point where it's unhealthy. We have a chance to do some serious work here, some serious therapy, some serious recovery, and of course, some serious intimacy. The Nine of Wands reversed is indicating some kind of new form of availability coming your way as well. Single Tauruses, this could even indicate somebody that you used to like recently coming back on the market. But I think that for a lot of you, the Nine of Wands reversed is actually going to be turning something around for you, in a sense that we're kind of getting to the point where we're seeing that something is not made of the same strong stuff that it used to be. And again, I feel like this is a defense mechanism. I feel like this is a wall, this is a limitation, something that has been kind of carried on in an existing relationship. Maybe we respected it, maybe we cared about it, we knew it was there, we weren't crazy about it, but it was something we dealt with as a couple, or we dealt with when we've been dating, and it's going away. But understand that this barrier, I really feel, is something that does need to go away. Just be careful, though. It's going to be one of those things that does bring out the test, and some people are not as comfortable as others when it comes to losing that thing, whatever it was, whatever this barrier, whatever this block was. But whatever's coming out, just remember, it's a breakthrough. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.